Okay, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. It's 11 a.m. Ugandan time. I'm going to share with you something that is very important. We are going straight to fundamentals because fundamentals move the market. So right now, there's something going on. President Trump visited China, or is on a visit to China, in Beijing, to meet the president of China. But there is something that is very interesting, that this trip, it's not like a usual trip. So what President Trump did, let me show you. Okay. What President Trump did, he traveled, not just as a president, no. He traveled with all these CEOs. He traveled with Elon Musk. You know Elon Musk owning Tesla, big companies, not only Tesla, SpaceX, and all that. He also traveled with Tim Cook. This is the CEO of Apple. Number three, he traveled with what I may call one of the most important people in the world, Larry Fink, the president of, or the CEO of BlackRock, the biggest asset management company in the world. Richer than actually, they are managing assets richer than the GDP of Africa. Number four, he traveled with all these guys, Blackstone, all these guys, Boeing, the company that makes planes, all these. He traveled with these big people on it. And he didn't travel with just politicians. He traveled with business people. If you realize, you're going to see, let me explain this. So China, I'll start with one of the most successful companies in recent history, which is called NVIDIA. NVIDIA is a company that makes computer chips, uh, uh, chips that go into phones, that go into AIs, all these things. A chip is like the brain of a computer. So a company that makes these chips is an American company. So these countries that China, whenever they are making their phones or their things, they go and buy chips from NVIDIA. But a few years ago, the United States had put, what can I call it? It had blocked China from buying these chips. Why? Because honestly, they were out competing them. They used something like security, no, but they were out competing them. So the Chinese companies were suffering, struggling, because chips are not easy to make. So one of the presidents of NVIDIA, or the president of NVIDIA, or the CEO of NVIDIA, also traveled with Trump. What does it mean? Trump went to China to renegotiate deals. Look at Tesla. He went to China to renegotiate a deal with Tesla, so that everyone can renegotiate a deal with China, the production, so that these things are not affected. Remember, he had to put a tariff on almost countries, even China. So what do I think? He went there to make sure, because when he put a tariffs, even China put tariffs. Tariffs, this means this is an extra tax you pay to export or import your goods in a country. So I know he went there to negotiate deals so that the tariffs don't affect all these companies. Remember, most Apple phones, most iPhones, laptops as well, MacBooks, they are made from China. Why are they made from China? They have labor, abundance of labor. It is cheap. They have everything in China. So Apple makes all their products, iPhones, most of them, they make them from China, then ship them to the US and other countries. So the Chinese are the manufacturers. So he knew that this war that is going on, this trade war that is going on between China and the US has affected or is going to affect their big companies. So he went with the CEOs so that they can negotiate a deal so they are not affected. Trump is very smart, very smart, very smart. So all these CEOs you are seeing, they are going there to negotiate with the one, I can say, the second biggest economy in the world, China. So yesterday, was it yesterday? Last night, I was on X and I saw something. After the meeting, an interviewer asked Elon, "Oh, how was the meeting?" Elon's response gave a picture. He said, "Very positive, very good." It means all these companies, they are getting a signal. Tim Cook as well, he used the sign to show that everything is going well. Yeah, he used the thumbs and said everything is going well. Meaning, you as a trader, how do you come in? This is now the next level of fundamentals. How do you come in as a trader? You see this company, I'm marking an entry. This is NVIDIA. Buying it. Why? Because one of the deals, 10 Chinese companies, as of now, it is not even 30 minutes ago, 10 Chinese companies have been allowed to repurchase NVIDIA chips. Remember, NVIDIA as a company has been struggling because China is a big market. To cut them off, it was really making things hard. So 10 Chinese companies, and when we talk about Chinese companies, we're not talking about small companies. We talk about companies like Huawei, big corporations were allowed to outsource or to purchase chips from NVIDIA. What does it mean for NVIDIA? The stock of NVIDIA is going to go up crazy. Why? China is big. They're going to make sales. So the stock of NVIDIA is going to explode. Don't be surprised. I said don't be surprised when you see it going to even $300 in the next months. Don't be surprised. I know it is at 225. Don't be surprised to see it going to 250. That's why I marked this and said, if someone puts in an entry like this, I'll try to put it in. I will come back and tell you how it went. If someone tries to do something like this, just 100% based on fundamentals, someone tries to do something like this, the high chances this trade is going to make money. Many high chances this trade is going to, let me save this, okay? This trade is going to make money because of the fundamentals I'm explaining. Not just this. You go to companies like Tesla, you will find they are all still, let's look at Tesla. Let's go to 1 hour of Tesla, or let's go to H for Tesla. Don't be surprised when you see Tesla stock going up and touching these levels. Touching a 500 mark. Don't be surprised. Why? Because they are renegotiating a deal and everything is showing that everything is positive. So fundamentals are this important. You ignore them, you're just trading blindly. Not only these stocks of these companies. Let's look at Apple. Sorry. Apple is already buying. This is yesterday. No, this is on Monday. But don't be surprised when you see Apple stock also going up, exploding to these levels up there. even to levels of 308. Don't be surprised at all. Not only that, when you go to US 30, what is the top 30 companies from the United States? You check them. We're talking about Tesla, we're talking about Apple, we're talking about Amazon, we're talking about Netflix, we're talking about Nvidia. All these companies that also have CEOs who have covered negotiated deal with the second biggest economy on earth, China. So I may even stop here. I've already given you a picture. You already have a bias of what to do. You can even trade 10 pairs from this information. Again, if this is your first time to see this video, in the comment section, I will drop there a link to my Telegram channel. You simply join the Telegram channel. I'll always be giving more insights on something like this. Thank you. Those who want to learn, first use the YouTube information, join the Telegram. That's the most important thing.